What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the HOTSHOT Radio Show. This is your boy Hot in the streets, show, and these YouTube streets is hot. Hey, hotter than a motherfucker right now, man. Listen, it's gonna be a quick little show. I ain't gonna do no big presentation today. You know your boy just had to come on here and, get a piece of the pie. Cause Tasha K, man, listen. Tasha K in a motherfucking building with these YouTube. She has YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything trending right now. I mean, this is one of the biggest stories on the net, on social media, is this Tasha K losing this lawsuit to Cardi B. And the update is that she now has to pay up close to $4 million. Wow. My volume low. My volume sound low. Let me know my volume sound low. Hold on. It's probably is. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Yeah, there we go. Alright, should sound better now. Should sound better. Let me know if it sounds alright, cool. So yeah, we got Tasha K getting dragged. I mean, this is by far the worst dragging I've ever seen any YouTuber go through. By far, the worst dragging. Tasha K is getting dragged. She lost this defamation case against Cardi B. She tried to sue Cardi B for, I believe, was $3 million? $3 million? Come on now, Tasha K. When you lied your ass off, admitted the lying. And you want to sue for $3 million. But she lost that countersuit. And she lost the suit that Cardi put against Perez as well. Oh yeah, she lost. She lost on all counts. She is liable on all counts. I believe it was 4 counts. So Tasha K and Kibi Studios are both liable. I'm kind of afraid for Tasha K. Oddly enough, and ironically and unfortunately, I'm kind of afraid for Tasha K at this point because yo, liable on all counts. Yeah, this shit could be way near $5 million. Cause listen, she had to spend her own lawyer fees, right? She had to pay for her own lawyers. I heard the IRS was in the courtroom. The fucking Department of Treasury was in the courtroom. So, oh man, I believe she ain't paid taxes on Kibi Studios for the past 3 years. Word on the curb is, so if Department of Treasury was inside that courtroom, that's not a good look for Tasha K. I'm sure he wasn't in there for Cardi B. And I'm sure if Cardi B owes any tax or was to owe any taxes, she has the money to pay for it. I'm sure they're not there for her. So who was the IRS in the courtroom for? I'm sure it was for Tasha K. Word on the curb is allegedly that she hasn't been paying taxes on Kiwi Studio. So this is looking really bad and crazy for Tasha K right now. Cardi B was awarded about $4 million in this case. Congratulations to Cardi B, baby. Oh yeah, personal taxes either. I hear she ain't paid personal taxes either for the past 3 years, allegedly. Well, karma don't skip a beat. Karma do not skip a beat. All right, and this is living proof. If we're lucky, God will let us witness. And this is what has happened in this situation. We are witnessing the true prime example of karma beating a motherfucker's ass. Karma fucking a motherfucker up, slapping a motherfucker. Yo, Karma whooping Tasha K ass right now. So bad. So bad. Word on the curb, knick-knack next. Jerica, listen, you that might not be too far-fetched. Because the way that things are looking with Jennifer Case against knick-knack, we're going to get into that in a little bit, little update. You know what I mean? They just provided some more letters and responses and shit. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about... Okay, I think I sound better now. I think. Peace and blessings, Michelle. Clink Scales, I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and run to the first comment so we can see who was here bright and early in the Hot Shot Radio Show. Those of you who are new, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe. Show your boys some love. Press Queen in the building. Assist was the first one in the building. You already know that's real love, true love from family, from the Hot Shot family. Michelle Love in the building. She says, the iconic Nene Leak said, "You never win when you play dirty. Let's hope Whack Frog is taking notes." Hey, Press. Oh, she damn sure is taking notes. She damn sure is even taking notes of my verbiage and my delivery. So, yeah, she's definitely taking notes. I don't think Whack T... I don't even want to repeat those names, those nicknames. Let's see. Who else? Tatiana Harris, Rabbit 1969 in the building. Lover of Life in the building. Majestic. Mimi Twin. Who else is here? Glockiana 18. K Michelle. K Monique. Official. Simone Duncan. Families in here. Marsha Felix. You already know. You know I was motherfucking playing Cardi. You know I ain't got it. I was just motherfucking playing. Oh, yeah, now she want to cop a plea now. You're playing my ex-pretend boyfriend when I was a kid. Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Go, Cardi. Yeah, Cry Me a River, Tasha. Everybody told me, I feel bad for Tasha. She got to pay so much money back. Listen, let me tell you something. Tasha K, she had more than enough time. What up, Deanna C, by the way? Catherine Sanford, Anita Anderson. Tasha K had more than enough time to settle this case, to drop it, to work things out behind the scenes. Cardi B gave her ample time and opportunity to do so, and she refused to do so. She refused to drop this case. She wanted the clickbait. This is something that she caused for herself. So I need y'all to stop motherfucking saying that, you drunk ass winos. Keep buying that cheap fucking gas station wine and keep lying to yourself, because that's a damn lie. She did it to her damn self. She did it to her damn self. What up, Tom G? Hit the wine glass. Hey, winos. What up, Kids B? Oh, man. She did it to herself. It's Jean in the building. She did it to herself. Latoya Nugent Davis. Yeah. She's talking about, I feel so bad for Tasha K. Bad for what? She admitted to lying for a click and a view. Been on Top Draft Pick. What's going on? She admitted the line. Itsy Bitsy in the building. Pluto. Did she admit the line for a click and a view? What the fuck these people talking about? They gotta be drunk. And now here come Tasha K, of course. Oh, we going back on schedule. I'm coming back for Fuckery Friday. Acting like she unbothered. Like this shit ain't hurt her pockets. Like this shit ain't break her bank account. We all know you ain't had that kind of money, Tasha. You make about $140K a year on YouTube. That means in order for you to pay this debt, this lawsuit, you're going to be working for Cardi for approximately the next 30 years of your life. You're officially an employee for Cardi B. Yiddy. Are you done? Oh, man. She is Donkey of the motherfucking year on YouTube. Donkey of the year. Her narcissistic behavior is what got her into this mess. What up, Unique Webby? She is gonna be employee of the year because you gonna be getting that bag for Cardi B, baby. You wanted the clout, well here you got it. You're gonna be working for a good little minute. Good long minute. Good long hour. Before you could pay Cardi B back. Now, that's only if you continue to make 140K a year on YouTube, because I don't know, the way this is going, the way your reputation just got tainted and tarnished because of your own faults and your own mistakes and your own irresponsibility. I don't know if you're going to make the same amount of money on YouTube, and I feel like it's going to take you even longer to pay Cardi off. Trying to show off. Look what trying to show off got you. And it be the winos, it be the fans sometimes. And this is why I'm grateful for my fans, because I'm a really good observer when it comes to certain shit, right? I watch when certain situations go down and how certain people react. I seen the winos up in there, you know, egging her on and instigating and inciting more salacious and fictitious news, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they were egging her on. Go ahead, you got this, Tasha. She ain't going to sue you. You got this. 4 million ain't nothing. You got this. What up, Jackie Sanders? Gene in the building. Jerica James. Yeah, that's what happens when showing off goes wrong. And sometimes it be the people that claim, you know, support you the most, or that you feel is your biggest support system, that lead you or guide you into the wrong direction, mislead you. And that's what happened. That's one of the things that happened here. Tasha K was hype. She was hype by the support. What up, Toria Williams? We just getting started. She was hyped by the support, and yeah, I'm gonna get Cardi B. I'm gonna get her. And she listened to the fan base, and they got her into this, and they're still getting her into more mess. Fuck it, talk some more shit. They can't wait for her to go up there and talk some more shit and act some more cocky. And yeah, I did it. I did that. I was in the courtroom. I ain't give a fuck. I said what I said. And look what that attitude got Tasha K. Look what it got her. And I don't think, don't get me wrong, I don't think that Cardi B wants to take her channel down, honestly. Will it come down? I mean, if this gets into the hands of YouTube, these court documents and all that, it might come down. Do I think Cardi intentionally? No, she needs Tasha K to pay her back. She needs Tasha K to pay her bag, man. Oh, they taking notes, sis. They definitely taking notes. Yo, Tanya H, what's going on? Listen. Ooh, Tasha K. Tasha K's in trouble. She got that going on. She got the case with R. Kelly where she, you know, intervened and obtained certain court records from R. Kelly which she wasn't supposed to obtain. She got this thing with the Department of Treasury, with the IRS. Tasha K's in some shit. And now the word on the curb is that there's other celebrities like Bobby Lights, Wendy Williams, and things of that sort, things of that nature, that's trying to sue her as well. Kick her while she down, so to speak. You dig? And now, does Tasha deserve to be kicked while she down? In my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, yes, she does. Because she kicks other people while they're down. She kicks victims while they're down. She picks on people that's been through trauma and makes a mockery out of them on her show and gets clicks and views from it. And this is what she does to promote her vile behavior. She made a comment on Bobby Lights' health issues. That's another lawsuit. It's defamation if Bobby Lights can, I'm sorry, not Bobby Brown, Bobby Lights can prove it wrong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What up, Miss JQ Sassy, baby? What up, sis? If Anita Anderson in the building, if Bobby Lights, I'm sorry, can prove that Tasha K made a defamatory statement against his health records, she definitely can have another lawsuit being shoved up her anal. Oh yeah, make no mistake. Let's be clear. Oh yeah, what up, Nia? Oh yeah, Glockiana, she did say that. Allegedly, yeah. Wendy Williams is another person that I hear word on the curb allegedly is probably going to go after Tasha next. Now, a lot of people might go after Tasha. She ruined a lot of people's lives, um, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if she has another lawsuit in the works as we speak. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is real, real crazy. Um, will her channel come down? Maybe. Is Cardi trying to get it taken down? I don't think so. I think she want to get paid. I think she want her money, and that's how Tasha's going to pay her. She's going to work for Cardi for the next couple of years, next 2-3 decades, if she's still around before she can finish paying off the debt. You know what I mean? And that's going to be that. We're going. This is history being made, and people are like, yeah, a lot of YouTubers, they're going to be affected. They're going to be no. The ones that are going to be affected is the ones making up lies. I'm barely on here anyway, so I don't give a fuck if they change up the rules. They need to change up the rules. There's too many bullies on here. You know what I'm saying? It might take her 20 years, 20 plus years, probably more, to pay this debt. And that's if she doesn't touch anything that she makes, any of her revenue from her salary, her source of income. Tasha K is in for a rude awakening, really, really rude awakening. She's put herself so far. She's dug a grave so deep in the ground for herself. Cardi B just killed Tasha K's career. She just killed her career. And I'm here for it. As she should. What up, Summer Vibes? What up, Queen of Harlem? As she should. Gem in the building. Maya. As she should. You lie on somebody like that. That's the repercussions. You're gonna pay $4 million. Queen in the building. $4 million, baby. $4 million. I'm speechless. I'm speechless for Tasha. I'm speechless for Tasha. That's crazy. That's insane. It's insane, baby. It's insane. Tasha did it to herself, like I said. She was on there talking about, oh, it's just a little 75K. I'll pay her a little 75K and then be done with that. I'm not going to stop from talking my shit. I ain't going to stop from talking my shit. Oh man, this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're about to see the downfall, the toppling, the tumbling of Tasha K's empire. We already started to see a little bit of it. We started to see her direct at Chelsea. We started to see Storm Monroe and people of that nature go back and forth, fall out with each other, get messy on YouTube for the world to see. Some people were saying or speculating that this was all made up, that this was all part of a plot to distract the audience from what's going on in court with Tasha K and Cardi B. Some people were saying that this was very real. I think it was real. And I think that thank you so much, Queen of Harlem, for the $4.99 super sticker. I appreciate you, Queen, really much from the bottom of my heart. And so, people were actually speculating. I think this was real. I think we saw Storm at his most emotional being. You know what I'm saying? And this is crazy, y'all. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Let me go ahead and show y'all some of the things. We got to update. Let's just go ahead and move on to Jennifer Hough because we have an update on Jennifer Hough on other news. And we're going to talk about what was being said because I think it was Judd who responded back, and then Tyrone put in a second response to Judd, and then Judd responds to Tyrone, and then we get a response from the judge. All right, so we're going to go ahead and see what was said in these responses. Let's see here. Okay. I bet. Here we go. Let's go ahead and see. So, if you guys were here for the last live, I showed you guys a little update of what's been going on, and I showed you guys the letter responses via Tyrone, via Steven, and via Nicki's lawyer, Judd Burstein. Well, after these responses, we had another response from Tyrone, which is Jennifer's one of Jennifer's attorneys. So let me go ahead and zoom this in so that you guys can read along with me, right? So on this response, Tyrone says, Dear Judge Vitaliano, I represent plaintiff Jennifer Hough. In the above referenced action, I write in response to the January 21st, 2022 letter from the counsel for Onika Tanya Mirage, Mr. Judd Burstein. In my January 21st, 2022 letter to you, Your Honor, I demonstrate how Onika cannot even meet the lower standard for sanctions under Rule 11 yet. Onika's counsel claims to be seeking a briefing schedule for sanctions under Rule under 28 USC 1927, and the court's inherent power of Onika cannot show that any plaintiff's allegations were objectively unreasonable. It is it is axiomatic, and she cannot meet the higher standard subjective bad faith required for such sanctions. On January 20th, 2022, Onika and her counsel learned that we are refiling against her in California. Hence, the reason that they filed a letter with the court on the same date. It is. This request is nothing more than an attempt to delay plaintiffs refiling against Onika. Should the court wish to hear Onika's motion, plaintiff and I request that briefing be scheduled for dates in March 2022. We also request that the court include plaintiff's cross motion for sanctions under Rule 11, 1927, and the court's inherent power against Onika and her counsel for seeking sanctions for vexatiously multiplying and delaying proceedings and for frivolously seeking sanctions based on an improper purpose to harass and intimidate. Finally, plaintiff and I note that it is not merely ironic, it is telling that in a case involving allegations of harassment and intimidation, Onika and her counsel have employed the same tactics in this litigation. Oh, man. And Tyrone is accusing Judd Burstein of the same tactics that Nicki Minaj has employed against Jennifer. So he goes on to say, with respect to my statements concerning the personal attacks, threats that I have received from Onika's counsel, I encourage the court to view Exhibit A here too. No person should be discouraged from seeking legal action for wrongs done to her through the use of interim litigation tactics Plaintiff and I hope that Your Honor can see through Onika and her counsel's request and not allow them to waste plaintiffs and the court's time and resources. Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He came through. He came through. Tyrone came through and submitted another response letter to what Judd had already he to what he had already responded. When it comes to Judd's letter requesting sanctions for motions, so he went ahead and submitted a second letter to the judge. All right. After the second letter, and then he also submitted a second another exhibit, and pretty much this exhibit is the email from Judd to Stephen Gordon, which is Jennifer's uh, other attorney, and Judd is telling him, Stephen, I'm not sure you are aware of your wife's post on social media. While they raise a number of issues, I'm reminding you out of courtesy that it is not covered by the litigation privilege, and to the extent she is relating discussions with you, she may have waived the marital communications privilege. There is no need for you to respond to this email because, period. So here is Judd being petty. Um, this is an email pretty much proving that he has been cyber stalking Steven's wife. So Tyrone, not even Steven, Tyrone, um, provided this email as proof, as evidence that Judd was cyber stalking Steven's wife. All right. So after this, Judd goes on and responds to Tyrone and says, Dear Judge Vitaliano, I do not want to subject the court to a deluge of submissions concerning scheduling, and I certainly am not going to rise to the bait of writing letters demonstrating why Mr. Blackburn and Mr. Gordon are engaging in additional sanctionable conduct by sending correspondence to the court filed with false and or intentionally misleading accusations. Instead, I will respond to their accusations under oath by serving my sanctions motions on them or filing them in court if the court refers to the motions to Magistrate Judge Cho by no later than Wednesday, January 26, 2021. Here he goes, mistakenly putting the date again. We're in 2022, Mr. Judd Burstein. You are still putting an erroneous date on these letters. Please get out of last year and move forward. It's 2022. So he, I believe, meant to say January 26, 2022. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He goes on to saying, if after reviewing my motion, Mr. Gordon and Mr. Blackburn believe they truly need until March to respond to it, I will consent to whatever date in March which they request. So he's pretty much just being petty at this point. He's going back and forth with the motion request, with the briefing schedules, with the dates and all that stuff. So pretty much Tyrone, what he said was, listen, I'm available for March, if that works, because Judd is trying to delay us from from refiling in California against Nicki Minaj. That's pretty much what he's trying to do. He's trying to delay us. So if we can file later in March for these scheduling briefings, why not do so in March? This way we can peacefully refile against Nicki Minaj, and we can do that in California without the interference of these sanctions. The last update that we've had here on this whole entire situation is a response from the judge. So as you can see, 124 2022, Judge Vitaliano, I believe it was, or yeah, it was ordered by Judge Vitaliano. Let me go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can see. Um, so here at the very bottom, which is the last update, it says ordered by 131 2022. The parties shall submit a joint letter setting forth a proposed briefing schedule for the parties' proposed motions for sanctions. If by then the parties are unable to agree on a briefing schedule, the parties shall submit a joint letter to inform the court of that fact, and the court will set a briefing schedule apart from the submissions just described. The parties are directed to refrain from filing further letters on this issue, ordered by Judge Eric N. Vitaliano on 1/24/2022. Even the judge is fed up. The judge has had it. The judge says no more letters responding to this issue. I don't want to see any more letters from either party responding to this matter. If you guys cannot come to an agreement on briefing schedules for these motions to sanction, then I don't want to hear about it. I don't even want to hear about the proposed schedule from Judd Burstein on 126, which is tomorrow. I'm just talking about 131 2022. What up, Pop Lot? So he don't even want to hear about 126, which is what Judd is proposing. So that's a win for Jen's legal team, if you ask me. Because think about it. Judd was talking about let's do these motions, let's do these briefing schedules on the 26th of this month. Vitaliano said, 131. We're gonna do it on the 31st. And if you guys can't come to an agreement on the 31st, then I'm gonna set a briefing schedule for you. You dig? Let me go ahead and drop the link for Queen in building. Oh yeah. It's getting crazy. It's getting real crazy. It's getting real crazy in this case, man. We ain't seen the last of it yet. There's a lot of things that are yet to transpire, and we gonna see how this thing unfolds. We're gonna keep you guys posted at all times. Oh man. But that's pretty much what I got. Well, that's what I got for right now. If you guys want to go ahead and ask some questions, let me take this off real quick. A lot of people talking about the anti-SLAPP law as well. I wanted to talk about the anti-SLAPP law. We touched on it a little bit last time. I wanted to touch a little bit more. I wanted to touch a little bit more on the anti-SLAPP because people are saying, "Oh, the anti-SLAPP." That's what's gonna take. That's what's going to take Jennifer's case out in California because the anti-SLAPP. That's where she's gonna lose because anti-SLAPP is gonna protect Nicki Minaj, and yeah, it's meant to protect celebrities and this, that, and the third. Oh yeah. So what is the anti-SLAPP? What is the anti-SLAPP? It's the barbs love the troll. The barbs love the troll. So sometimes it's a little fun to troll the barbs back. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even trolling. I'm serious. I'm being serious here. What's the anti-SLAPP? Because somebody in the comments, please tell me what the anti-SLAPP is. Because I'm kind of stupid. I'm I'm kind of stupid. I let. Hold on a second. Y'all. Hold on a second. Um, right, so yeah, cause somebody tell me what the anti-slap is, cause your boy HOTSHOT kind of dumb. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the panel, Queen. What's going on, baby? How you doing? Come on, take that mute off. Take that mute off. Let me hear that sexy voice. Take that mute off. Let me stop messing with you. What is the anti-slap? Let's go ahead and read.
Got jokes. Okay.
Yeah, you calling me big head in the chat. I shoot you. Listen, man. I had to embarrass you a little bit. But I had to make you a little shy for calling me big head. But I want you to. You came at the right time.
No, I'm gonna let you go over the anti-slap law because I ran over there twice on here, so I'm gonna go and press mute and let you handle it.
All right, really quickly. What is the anti-slap law? Let's see. Strategic lawsuit against public participation. A strategic lawsuit against public participation, which means SLAPP, SLAPP, or intimidation lawsuit, is intended to censor, intimidate, and silence. Let's look at California. Anti-SLAPP comprehensive resource. Let's look at California. What does it mean? California anti-SLAPP is an acronym for Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation. A SLAPP lawsuit is one that is substantially devoid of its own independent merit, but instead is mostly bogus lawsuit that is brought to deter, harass, or retaliate, etc., against a defendant who is primarily just exercising their own protected rights in the area of freedom of speech and right to petition. An anti-SLAPP motion to strike is a procedure that is allowed to the defendant to get rid of such a bogus lawsuit at the outset with a minimum of cost and effort by the defendant, because attorney's fees and costs can be awarded to a prevailing defendant in such a case. The anti-SLAPP motion to strike also works to deter the bringing of such lawsuits in the first place, also referred to in California as special motion to strike. An anti-SLAPP motion is perhaps best thought of as a motion to dismiss on steroids. So they think of this as a motion to dismiss on steroids, right? And it goes on to saying the defendant who makes such a motion need only show their conduct falls into the area of protected right, and the burden then shifts to the plaintiff to show that nonetheless the plaintiff can still make a viable prima facie case for recovery if the plaintiff cannot meet this burden, which is very difficult if protected rights are involved. So it's only difficult if protected rights are involved. Then the plaintiff's lawsuit is dismissed, and as mentioned, the plaintiff may be required to pay the defendant's attorney fees and costs in relation to bringing anti-SLAPP motions. So, as you guys can see, this is only credible if the defendant cannot prove that their case is credible. This only holds any kind of weight in the court of law if the plaintiff cannot prove that their case is credible. So Nicki Minaj would have to be able to prove that Jennifer's case is completely frivolous. Nothing about anything that she's stated or claimed against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty is true in order to get these motions to dismiss on steroids filed and succeed with getting it granted. The only way that Nicki could pretty much benefit from the anti-SLAPP law is if she has copyrighted material that was involved or infringed upon in this case, which wasn't the case. Jennifer has not infringed her copyrighted material or anything of that nature. This law pretty much is more in defense to things like that. Cases where, it's a copyright issue, it's a directing issue, is paperwork where businesses are taking different kinds of ownerships, or you know what I'm saying? You're pretty much tarnishing a person's brand. Jennifer has not done any of the sort. So I don't see an anti-SLAPP law being a problem for Jennifer. I don't see this being something that she has to worry about. So again, when you hear the Barbs and the Barb blogs speak on this, I had to dig into my shit, into my files, man. I had to dig deep into my files. When you hear a person speak about these things, really dig deep and really do your research and really try to figure out what the anti-SLAPP law is, what does it stand for, what does it defend exactly, and then put things into your own perspective and put the clues and put the pieces and the facts together and come with your own conclusion. But don't just blindly go over there believing these blogs that are intentionally, evidently, and blatantly just defending Nicki, and they're saying whatever they need to say in defense of Nicki, and in order to regain their barb base or fan base to support them. You know what I'm saying? It's all for money. It's all for money. Glockiana 18, welcome to the panel. I'm going to allow you because you're one of my peoples. What are you, Glockiana 18? What are you playing? Nah, this cannot be the same Glockiana 18. Hold on, because Glockiana 18, was that you behind the scenes just now? No, that wasn't you. Somebody got your screen name. Somebody got your YouTube name, and they just came up here and try to they try to ruin the show by playing some porno. They try to get a strike. So YouTube, I'm sorry, I do not consent to that playing on here on this channel. That is a troll. That is somebody just trying to tarnish my platform. I know that wasn't you, Glockiana. They used you because they know that you're cool with me, so they know I would have let them on. But yeah, no more people, whether we cool or not. No more people's coming on here just so that we don't take a chance and people fraudulently copying your screen names and coming on here. But Queen, go ahead and speak. I'm pretty much done. That's all I have for right now. Yeah, the Bobs they go too hard because they want to silence me from speaking the truth. But we shall not be silenced. We shall not be silenced.
Actually, I don't have anything to say. I just came up here to troll you.
We accept the trolling over here, baby. Come on, man.
Are you
done? We accept the trolling over here, baby.
No, I didn't come up here to troll you. No, I just came to listen, actually. I really don't have any input on. I mean, I've said as much as I've said about Hough versus Minaj, so I don't have anything. There's really nothing new to discuss, in my opinion, on the case regarding the YouTube blogger versus, or Cardi B versus the YouTube blogger. I knew from the beginning that this was going to happen when it was filed. I'm happy it's over, semi over, for Cardi. And she has made a historical moment, not only for her, but a warning to all the, like I said in the beginning, to the YouTubers that have malice intentions and lie and knowingly lie on not just celebrities, any content that they have a story on. YouTube is going to look into that. The platform is going to be forever changed
Right.
because of this case, and she won a substantial amount of money. And I don't think people thought that she had a case, which I know she did, regarding defamation and being liable. A lot of people are not familiar of the beginning of this, which I am, but I will not speak on it. Um, I'm behind the scenes type of person, so
Oh shit! Come on now, give us a little bit. Come on.
no. But I'm happy she's won, and clearly, people are still going to support that YouTuber's channel because they like the drama, they like the lies. They need some kind of fulfillment of low vibrational negative energy. I've always compared that YouTuber stories to the Inquirer at your local supermarket, where you know you got to take everything in there like a grain of salt. You can't say it's facts, in the National Enquirer. And that's what I always compared her content to, being loud and obnoxious. And I don't see how people could actually just sit through a video or a live listening to her, um, and to think it's okay to make monetary um, make monetary money off of someone else's pain by knowingly putting out false information regarding someone's child and family, allegedly. And some of these things are my opinion, which I have a right to. I have a freedom to have my own opinion. And, putting out information, interviewing people that don't have a clean record of telling the truth, going as far as accusing someone's child not to be their husband, going as far as just going really far. And a lot of people don't have any idea. Like, this is just the surface, the two things that people are aware of, and people that are jumping on the bandwagon now, because of the court case. But I've known from day one. And I'm just glad that it's over for her, and this is a weight lifted off of her, because it personally hurt her, because she, not only a fan base hates her, and then they follow this content creator because she's attacking someone that a person that they like dislikes her. So they're going to leech on to that content creator, and they're constantly, every minute of every second, every video posted, it's targeted to humiliate and defame this person's character. Um, and to have followers, majority of the followers are coming from a certain group of people off of hate, and they don't even know the person. And it hurt her personally. Like she said, she was suicidal.
Right.
And I think people need to stop always attacking people. And I'm not speaking of people that's warranted to be have a rebuttal if you're the aggressor. I'm speaking on bullies and people that make up lies on people. You deserve to get bullied and retaliation back if you're the aggressor, if you're starting with someone. But Cardi never knew of that YouTuber at all, didn't even know that YouTuber. So for that YouTuber to constantly attack her, defame her, and go after her family, her pregnancy, her child, her career, and then have someone follow you to add more gasoline to that, co-signing you, and the attacks get more and more salacious. I think I think everything about this situation was horrible. Um, and like I said, I'm just glad this is a weight that's really lifted off of her, and she can move on and continue to be successful. And no one knows, not until February or March, I believe, allegedly, a source said that, maybe YouTube will get involved because this is a federal case. Maybe
Mm.
they will take her channel down and she'll have to start another channel, and her subscribers, some of her subscribers will follow her. But this is
Ooh.
all alleged. Also, someone has come out and allegedly Wendy Williams' team or family has contacted and allegedly is thinking about suing her as well.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
Wendy Williams doesn't play. So that was an
Ooh.
alleged. And I was aware of the Wendy Williams stuff I was privy to that
You
for
know,
a
I
minute.
heard about that for a while. Yeah, I kept hearing Wendy's going to sue Tasha, and I just didn't know how true that shit was. But wow, word on the curb be real.
And I've heard other celebrities are looking into suing her as well. I'm not going to mention their names, but it's just, I think everybody that is a content creator, that's a content creator, I think, and I'm speaking of the ones that are malice and lie and create stories just to get clicks and views and to gain money and to go viral, um, and being mean and evil. I mean, she has set the bar. She set the bar. So this will forever change YouTube. And I think a lot of you should be
Mm.
very afraid of how you report and do your content. And
Mm-mm-mm.
that's all I have to say.
I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared.
And I'm not speaking to the ones that, mind their business, that's not causing drama, starting drama with every, YouTube content creator to get their subscribers up. And that's what I've observed. Like, in order to start a YouTube channel, you have to start drama with another content creator,
Right. Yeah, that shit whack.
and everyone's against each other, and it's predominantly melanin people, content creators, and it shouldn't be like that. But also, like I said, this has nothing to do with the people that mind their business, that's never any drama and don't start drama and don't have any malice intentions, or evil intentions, or characters when they're online doing their channel. I'm speaking to the ones that have done this and think they're okay. You should be very afraid, because word is a lot of people are in line to getting sued. Not only just this content creator. I've
Mm.
gotten sources that other content creators are in line for getting sued.
Woo
So,
wee. I could only imagine. This is gonna set the trend. This is gonna set the bar, baby. I could only imagine how many other content creators are gonna be sued after this.
and deleting videos and thinking they're disappeared from the internet, that's not so. I mean, everyone saw how Cardi's team got everything that they needed, and she had the money to get what she needed. So I think a lot of content creators should be very afraid of intentionally trying to hurt, not only a celebrity, anyone that they're reporting, any story that they're reporting on. you know so that's all I have to say, big head.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for that info. Wow, that insight was dope and deep. I appreciate you as usual. I'm pretty much done today as well. I appreciate all of you for coming. It was a short but insightful live per usual. And we'll definitely be back on the next flick to update you on this case and anything else that unfolds from here on out. So once again, thank you all for coming. May you all be blessed.
One
Have a
more thing to
blessed
say.
evening. Yes, go ahead.
I forgot to add regarding allegedly that Wendy Williams, allegedly she's gonna sue. Like I said, that's an alleged, so don't take that as a fact, but take it how you want to. You have your own personal right, how you want to take it. But also, a source said that, by her getting the hospital room and room number and things like that, like they've been watching and they've been waiting. And I also heard that she got that information from someone that follows her allegedly. You guys can, put 1 + 1 = 2. You guys, I'm not going to say that person's name, but
Allegedly, in my opinion, Nicki Minaj, why are you giving Tasha this information?
I didn't say that you said that. I said someone that
Did I
follows her
do
allegedly gave
that?
her that information regarding Wendy Williams, um, because the way Wendy Williams reported on a certain person's significant other, how they allegedly had one of the ex boyfriends on the show and they were trying to block that ex-boyfriend from being on the show, and also allegedly because Wendy Williams was a part of the Hot 97 show where Queen Latifah, Remy Ma, all these legendary ladies were on stage, and it was allowed for them to do that show, and allegedly maybe someone was very upset about that and could not stop that from happening. And again, all this is alleged. So they rewarded someone with information regarding Wendy. And again, I did not say any names. You guys just figure it out. And this is all alleged.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do you guys hear this information? This shit deep. You guys hear this shit is deep. Don't say you ain't get no exclusives on the Hot Shot Radio Show, man. Don't say I ain't never gave y'all. Don't say Queen ain't never gave y'all no exclusives, alright? But thank you so much once again, Queen, man. We really appreciate you here on the Hot Shot Radio Show. You are a dope source and figure to the show. We have love and respect for you. And I thank you all for coming out once again. Thank you for showing up and showing out. All right. So we're gonna definitely catch y'all on the next update, the next flick. And with that being said, we're gonna close.